Yo, Bronny got drafted and got a fucking first round pick deal. Yeah,
yo, this nigga $8 million guaranteed. I was like, damn.
Yeah, man.
I was like, the rest of this shit, I'm like, yo, that's not nepotism. 55th pick, I'm like, they was gonna draft a nigga from France at the most. I'm like, the 55th pick, like, okay, cool. That's not nepotism. But I'm like, this shit, I'm like, eh.
And when this nigga starts cooking these niggas in this fucking summer league shit, I want to hear nothing out of you niggas. Because, bro, at the 55th pick, nigga, that's a value pick. Because he was still top 50.
Sorry.
Yeah, and tell that shit to fucking Bill Belichick's son, you know what I'm saying, and the fucking Andy Reid's son. I don't hear nothing about nepotism, nigga. This nigga that nigga went straight from a DUI to a fucking championship, nigga.
I was about to say, I was like, yo, am I bugging? Did that nigga like hit somebody or do some wild shit like a DUI? Like,
wait, what? He hit somebody.
So Andy Reid's son, nigga, he got to some shit, nigga, like right before the Super Bowl, nigga.
I think he hit somebody. I think he fucked somebody up.
The moral of the story is, nigga, worry about yourselves, white people. You don't know nepotism. Yeah. You guys had a 300-year head start. We're recording this podcast early because of you motherfuckers.
I'm gonna hit this button.
Tell him. I probably send your bitch to give me some chicken. If you ain't knowing, love, it's the list.
Welcome back to another week, another episode of that shit. I'm just kidding. This is another episode of the Public Enemies podcast. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham, here with the Waco Kid, champion.
Gotta do it with the belt this time. I gotta hit the pose with the belt. Like, ding! There we go. Belt. The ting, that's the sound of light reflecting off of the belt. For those of you who are listening on your preferred podcast source choice, or whatever the fuck these niggas be saying at the end of the thing, like your podcast streaming service of choice. I don't know.
However you consume this shit, the ting is for the belt being on my shoulder.
There you go. The light shining
is here. He's the champion. Shout out to Ben.
All right.
Big Match Jizzle, what's up with you, my G? How you doing, brother?
It's been a long week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything's been. If you didn't hear the beginning, yeah, I've been in hell.
I was here.
Yeah, and plus this nigga Ben won on accident. But you know what I'm saying? This
is your family. Definitely on accident. I was like, yo.
Yeah, listen, man. This is your Family Matters moment, but it's gonna be Meet the Grounds after this. You know what I mean? Meet the Kid.
Yeah, do it again. I dare you.
I just got a tie, nigga. I just got a tie.
You got a tie that it don't count. That means I'm still champ.
I don't give a damn about that.
Wait, what? How would it revert back to you?
I thought that if there was a tie between two people, then the thing stays the same. So that means
nah. I won it last time. Just going forward, all I got to do is tie, and I can just keep this shit.
Sound like North Korea.
Damn.
I don't know nothing about that. Hopefully, y'all had a good holiday. You feel me? We're recording this early. I ain't got no plans. I'm finna smoke some weed. Probably slide over to my cousin's house, smoke some weed.
Somebody got a plate.
Burger. Oh yeah, what are you talking about? But you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care about like fireworks and all that stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all enjoy it though.
Nah, bro. These niggas in my neighborhood. These niggas in my neighborhood, they were like, yeah, we're not doing fireworks on the 4th. We're going to do a big fireworks celebration on the 5th. I'm like, nigga, that's not the 4th? That's Independence Day?
Oh, look at this man, patriotic as hell.
Yeah, gotta do this. Yeah, man.
That'll show.
Whoa. Okay.
That'll show the impressive.
Hey, Hey, if you're not subscribed to this channel, that should have did it for you. You know what I'm saying? If you watching the video feed, you're talking about. But hey, man,
Take
if
that,
you're
Thomas
listening
Jefferson.
Live, if you're listening on your audio preference platform of choice or whatever this man said. You're missing some good stuff on the video.
Activism is that, nigga. We gonna blow some shit the next day, nigga, because we gonna do what these crackers tell us to do. Fuck that shit, nigga. And it's a Friday, nigga, and I'm up on the weekend, nigga. Way better idea.
Maybe that's why. That's
5 days.
Maybe that's why. Everybody like, man, whole neighborhood off. You feel me? Like, you know, maybe some people was like, yo, man, I can't get the Thursday off. I gotta work the Thursday. You feel me? Like, you know, like you never know, man.
Damn,
they trying to be a community. They trying to be a community, and you over here trying to block the shine. You know what I'm saying? With your patriotism.
About none of that, man.
Right,
Damn about none of that. And the Olympics coming up, niggas about to get extra patriotic.
Extra patriotic,
Oh,
nigga. Everybody
God.
gonna be just like Sting at the Great American Bash, nigga. Everybody gonna be dressed like the Patriot, nigga. Like it's lit.
Make sure you take a picture with your shoulder pads on, P.
Yeah, shout out to Dale Witz.
Yeah, man. Let's get into it. Small package news, shall we? Can I hit this button too?
Shit, go ahead.
All right. I gotta check my notes because I totally forgot about this update, but it's here and it's live and direct. You feel me? Oh, translate post. All right, cool. So check this out. Small package news. This is an update. You feel me? We're gonna start right here with Julia. You know what I'm talking about? She said she gonna have a test. You feel me? Some test results on her wrist. You feel me? Y'all know she injured. You know what I'm talking about? So if she get, you know what I'm talking about, good news on her test results, you feel me? They say she good to go. She'll be performing likely if Rossi say it's cool, you feel me, at that little Marigold show. I believe it's on the 13th, so next weekend, you feel me? So within the next couple of days, we should have some information on if Julia is good to go. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, and that's straight from the horse's mouth, you feel me? She said that straight like that. I'm making a comeback. Sorry, we're doing everything humanity can. Please wait a little longer. Everyone pray. He says, she said, sorry, you should pray too. So there you go.
Prays. Wow.
Just want to let y'all know, you feel me, what's going on with the goings on, you feel me? Because it's live like that, you feel me? What bro, what was it? For color, was it? It wasn't for color girls, it was Daddy's Little Girls.
Idris?
Greg Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never make a fool. Yeah.
Man, come on, dog. You feel me? You know what it's about, P. You know what I'm saying? All right, elsewhere, you feel me? We got, I know. Elsewhere, we did get a little word, a little birdie. Somebody was at the TNA Impact tapings. Charlie Dempsey popped up. I believe he took out Leon Slater, and then that has nothing to do with that. Don't worry about that. Then we get this shot of the no catch. What is it? What is they named? The no quarter catch crew. Yeah, right. Just, wait, I'm gonna bring that back up. He said Ricochet in the
whoa,
Ricochet.
Hey, with the Rey Mysterio shirt on. Hey, what you niggas doing? Boo, you can nigga.
So, yeah, that's man. Reverberate, nigga.
Wow,
that's earthquake.
All right, cool. Recoil.
Yeah,
that's my man's, man. But yeah, the no quarter catch crew is on TNA Impact for those of you that care. You feel me? That's probably a spoiler. That's like 2 weeks out. To be honest, the way they do they filming. Because remember when I was like, yo, AJ Francis won the TNA, the Digital Media Championship. That's gonna be on your TVs. You feel me? And then it was like 2 weeks later. I was like, my bad, y'all. That was a spoiler. I thought it was happening like right now. All right, cool. That's what we got. That's all I got for small package news. Small note. There was an accusation that I just saw floated that Triller was being accused of not paying some of the wrestling companies that stream their events on their platform.
If they couldn't play Versus, they couldn't pay them niggas. So,
hey man, I don't know.
Y'all trusted Triller? Like, I've been knowing not to trust them niggas. I'm like, we watch all that shit for free. Who is paying you?
It was Fight, and then Triller just kind of caught that wave during the pandemic, and I don't know.
Triller was like Bitcoin, nigga. It was like, yeah, then we got that shit. I'm saying like GameStop, like you know what I mean? Like, yeah,
it was like that. For those of you that just watched the Who Killed WCW documentary, that AOL bubble, where it was like, oh, okay, cool. The company was evaluated at so much, and then the internet boom. Like, nigga, we don't need AOL, nigga. What the fuck?
Damn, nigga, what I need this disc for, man? I can get my own internet. The fuck?
They was trying to get them hoes away when you walked into Walmart. On the side you should just grab one and go. Grab one and go. Grab one and go.
Go take it. You spend over $5, nigga? Yeah, go ahead and get you one of them, little boy. About some Pokemon cards. Guess what you got, nigga? Bro. Internet, my nigga. Nigga bought some Pokemon cards and got some internet, nigga. Like, what? All right.
That's crazy. All right, man. Am I missing anything like news-wise? News-wise, AEW announced Wrestle Dynasty. That's going to be on January 5th. It's a collaboration show between All Elite Wrestling, New Japan, Ring of Honor, CMLL, and Stardom. Basically what we just saw at Forbidden Door, but like in Japan, in the Tokyo Dome.
It will let you know a month.
So I mean, for something new like this, I guess a new coat of paint on the Forbidden Door concept, them rolling it out like this, saying, "All right, cool, here's a sneak preview," and then come over to the Tokyo Dome in January, and you know what I'm saying, get another dose of that. It's cool, but I just have one complaint. Can I get this off real quick? Thank you.
Go ahead.
How many dynasties we need? How many wrestles we need? We got Wrestle Dream, Wrestle Kingdom, Wrestle Dynasty. Y'all got a pay-per-view called Dynasty. Y'all got a pay-per-view called Wrestle Dream. And the day after Wrestle Kingdom, you want to Wrestle Dynasty. Why do we need all these wrestles and dynasties?
We gotta remind niggas that they are watching wrestling. If it wasn't clear and evident, nigga, you gotta know this is wrestling, man. Fuck, you seen the ring? Fuck that, man. You might not know.
And then it's like
boxing.
Wrestling after wrestling after wrestling. Dynasty Kingdoms, nigga. Dynasty Kingdoms, nigga. Kingdom Dynasty, nigga. Kingdom Hearts, nigga. We doing all that shit over here, nigga.
Oh,
and the same niggas gonna fight at the same time.
You just did the science. You just did the science. You just did the mathematics. You just broke it down. That's crazy. But it's wild to me that they're going to do Wrestle Dynasty in January and then 3 months later, Dynasty, y'all. Come kick it with AEW. I'm like,
they're going to have to move that shit. They're going to make up another one.
I feel like Wrestle Dynasty should be like the supersize, you feel me, version.
Wrestle Dynasty. $5 meal.
It should be the big kids meal version. You feel me? Like, what are we doing with... I don't know, but
you pay 39 cents more.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
let me get the large diamond Sprite.
I'm just nitpicking.
39 cents more.
I don't know. That was the price point that they felt like could entice people, where it didn't feel like too much. You feel me?
Hey, nigga, you want to triple your fries and soda for 39 cents?
That's all it takes.
What? You want me to die tonight?
Damn.
We'll cook that shit the same shit. We will cook the shit the same way we've been using all day. We cook the hash browns in this shit. We're like, all right, nigga, I guess.
Yeah, man. We got Leo Rush was pulled from a couple of indie dates based on a minor injury he received at Forbidden Door in that TNT ladder match. He said he's not injured, but he is fairly banged up. So take a couple of bookings off, my G. That little check from TK, that'll hold us over for a little bit. So I ain't tripping. You feel me? Is there anything else here? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, let's get into Dynamite, and then we'll close out with that last news note there. Those last two news notes, actually. How about it? All right, cool. AEW Dynamite. They had a hot angle to close out the show this week. I don't know where they were. Who cares? Doesn't matter. But this international title match with Will Ospreay and Daniel Garcia had like 10 minutes left to the top of the hour. And I was like, this is not how AEW do things. How we gonna fit in a supposed 7-star match in 10 minutes. I don't know how we're gonna do that, but cool. I'm signing up for it. I'm cool. I'm right here. I'm Reggie. They had the overrun, which I forgot about. Yeah, this was a dope match. I ain't gonna lie, with the time that they had, in my opinion. But I think the important piece here is the post-match angle, and I think that's what they were trying to get to, the dynamic between all three of these guys, because MJF was ringside for this match. But I'll throw to you guys. CJ, I'm gonna throw to you first. What'd you think of the match? Or what'd you think of the whole thing?
Hell, the match was dope. Like them niggas was Ospreay is do.
Come on, bro. Don't steal my gimmick, bro.
Hey, no.
You feel me?
Hey,
that's
man.
Infringement. You feel me?
Yo, if I do it first, then it's mine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's
like,
crazy.
You missed out on that, man. Like you missed out.
I did miss out on that.
So now it's mine now.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. I stole it back. You feel me?
I give it back because I'm a real nigga.
All right, you good.
But yeah, I like the match. You know what I mean? Like there was one part, nigga, with this nigga Daniel Garcia. That nigga Ospreay tried to do some fancy shit. Try to stand up, do a handstand. This nigga was like, nigga, power driver, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sit down. You know what I mean? Sit down, power driver. Love that shit. You know what I'm saying? This nigga was, as soon as that bum ass nigga MJF threw that fucking threw that ring in there, I was like, okay. And then nigga was like, yo, you're still the man. You're still the man. And then that nigga hugged him and then raised his arm. I was like, man, he about to kick this nigga in the balls in 3, 2. Yep. See, I'm a wrestler fan. I can see this shit. Now, I didn't know he was going to do a tombstone, you know what I'm saying, for the second rope. You know what I mean? Way to sell it. Way to use Daniel Garcia as a pawn. He's the parsley on the plate for fucking Will Ospreay versus MJF at All In. I think that's what the whole thing is going to lead to, in my opinion.
Oh, you think
I don't know why I don't know why he had to be the sacrificial lamb. You know what I mean? I know why he had to be the white boy with the long hair and 4 brothers to get shot. But sacrifice that nigga, man. But yeah, that shit was dope.
Nah, yeah, I was rocking with it. The post match angle and everything like that. I couldn't even be mad at MJF because MJF said this shit in his return promo. He was like, "Yo, I'm not getting into no more friendships. I'm not getting any more buddies. Like, fuck all that. It's smoke for all you niggas." And so when they were coming out before the match and he was hyping them up and he was standing back there with his arms crossed, like looking at him like a proud father, I said, he gonna beat this nigga's ass at the end of the match. I was like, it's clear. It's definitely clear. Like CJ said, when he was like raising his hands, like, yo, you the one that was supposed to win. It was my fault. You the real nigga. Like, is this on you? Like, you the one that's gonna be taking up everything. Like, and then like they dwelled in the ring a little too much. I was like, yo, it's over for this man. I didn't know that they were gonna do it to the extent they did.
Yeah,
because they murdered that man. Like two of the brass knuckle punches to the head. The tombstone off the rope. And then he started punching this nigga in the head again. I was like, yeah. He gonna be written off for a little while. They giving him the Ricochet treatment.
Yeah, they gave him the stretcher job, rolled him up out of there to close the show.
Rolled him up out of there. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, for sure they did.
Yo, scoop this nigga out the ring. You know what I mean?
MJF and Ospreay had a quick little stare down. MJF invited Ospreay into the ring, and as soon as he did, he bailed, rolled out to the crowd, pushed a fan, spit on a fan, took the garbage can and dang near tossed it over like he was finna throw garbage on the fans, and then came face to face with the fan as the show.
These guys, like, I pray to God these are plants. Like, bro, didn't they just get after you for doing this like last year? You threw the drink in the kid's face, and they was like, hey, you can't be out there antagonizing the people in the crowd. You can't touch them. You can't do anything like that. So I hope they're plants. Like, for the sake of MJF, I hope these things are plants.
I can do whatever I want. I got my Triple H jacket on.
So if they are writing Daniel Garcia off for some time, and real quick, actually, how convenient is it that Fightful got floated the Danny Garcia, you feel me, the contract information about him possibly re-signing with AEW and them hoping that he's going to be around for such a long time because the tryout with WWE went, hey, we like you, but if somebody else wants you, then we'll sign you. Yeah.
Hey man, you don't like nobody until they with. Hey, listen, man. Shout out to Shamrock Sapp and them niggas.
Yeah. So, question for you guys: if they're writing DG off for a while, when does the Ospreay match happen with MJF, and when does the Daniel Garcia match happen with MJF? That's a two-part question, Mr.
All
Jumping.
in after All In.
No specific, not All Out, not
all right,
not Dynasty.
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, nigga, you didn't answer the question, nigga. So I answered the question, nigga. All In. That's when they had them niggas fight, and then whenever Daniel Garcia got to be out for some months, nigga. You got a tombstone off the top rope.
I know that fantasy booking is your thing. That's why I just invited you to, Booker man.
Never again.
Ricochet gonna come in and try to save him. He gonna take MJF jacket, and then he gonna since you win a fantasy book. No, I think it's gonna be All In them two. You know what I mean? You have that over there. You can have and you got a belt. You know what I mean? So there'll be a belt on the line. He'll still be the international champion. Nobody taking that shit. And you can have them do that, and then like Daniel Garcia will fit right back in whenever he wants to fit back in.
Because he can do whatever he wants, right?
No, he's the garnish on the plate, nigga. You're the parsley, nigga. You're the stuff that niggas kind of like.
So Daniel Garcia is the exception, not the rule, right? He can't do whatever he wants, but pretty much everybody else can. Except him. He don't got the juice.
All in is the entree, and Daniel Garcia is the Caesar salad that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You want super salad? Let me get the Daniel Garcia, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's cool.
There's that. When Ospreay hit him with that hidden blade after he decided I'm not gonna use the ring, and he handed it back to MJF. The way they shot that, because it really looked like Ospreay came out of nowhere, because like he wasn't in that shot, and the next thing you know, he's taking Daniel Garcia's head off. I was like, that's fire. I like that.
And pinning him.
Do more of that. Yeah, that was fire. Elsewhere on Dynamite, Willow Nightingale and a returning Hangman Page. What's the word? When you advance, there you go. Advanced in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. You feel me?
When you advance.
What's that word? Nigga. What's that word? When you advance? Oh, okay.
Go forward, nigga.
Yeah. Y'all thought it was something deep. Yeah. Too bad. Hangman Page is back. He beat the ever-loving shit out of Jeff Jarrett. Ben, did you see this match? And what do you think about the return of Hangman Page and what it looks like they're doing with his character? What are your thoughts?
I loved it because it was like, okay, Jeff Jarrett gets to have his sentimental moment. He got a few hope spots during the match, but the whole consensus of the match was Hangman is just there to murder. He was like, nigga, you want to talk about your buddy, your friend Owen so bad? I'll send you to that nigga. I'll put you up there with that nigga. So like I loved it. I thought like, okay, well, it was cool, to get him in there. You had the heartfelt moment of him cutting the promo saying like, yeah, that was my buddy, that was my riding partner, whatever. But then Adam Page brings you back to reality, like, yo, man, get your old ass out of here, man. Ain't nobody trying to see that shit.
Fuck about you or your friendship or that nigga. I want to win. You know what I mean? I want to win so I can fight this nigga that was standing over my baby. This is the reason why I'm doing this.
And so backstage, she has a confrontation with the Elite. Well, actually, he's getting interviewed by Renee, and the Elite come in and interrupt, or at least the Young Bucks. My apologies. Matt and Nick, they pop in, and Matt just grabs Hangman with this like just jovial smile, and he's like, "Hey, Hanger, good to see you." And Hangman's ready to choke this nigga out, bro. He like, "Hey,
get off me, man!
Yeah,
why are you touching me, nigga?
You stink, and I don't like your mustache. Mine's better." You feel me?
Yeah,
and then it was like, so the whole question was, and they announced and decided that the Blood and Guts show will indeed be 5-on-5, and the Elite need a fifth man. They assumed if they could scratch Hangman's back, he would scratch theirs, by getting him into the tournament. Maybe he'll do Blood and Guts with them. He straight up was like, nah, I'm not your little bitch. I'm not your little partner. I'm not your friend. What did he say? He said, we ain't buddies, we ain't partners, and we damn sure ain't friends. So much chrome. What did he say? You see your bitch in my wrist.
Nobody likes me. Niggas don't want to start with me.
He's not messing with it, man. He's not messing with it. So that leaves the question, who will be the Elite's fifth man as they team up to go against the second iteration of Team AEW, which we got the first participant, Mark Briscoe, threw his name in the hat, and he will be on the Blood and Guts AEW team. Ben, your thoughts?
Yeah, I feel like building up to like, okay, them going around seeing like, okay, who can join us? Like, who's some other evil motherfuckers that can join us? I think they probably get somebody of the Don Callis family, like create a working relationship between them, because there's nobody else around that I can really think of them like actually like teaming up with outside of that. I don't see them going to Chris Jericho. I don't see them going to Chris Jericho asking him for a favor. God, I hope not. So I can see them probably doing some business with the Don Callis family, bringing in an alternate.
Got you. Will Ospreay did tell Don Callis he don't want to be a part of the family no more. Callis was like, all right, cool, not tripping, but I might ask you for a favor at some point. So just know, fuck with me for this when I need you to fuck with me. You feel me? So it's like that.
Nowhere, nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when I saw that clip of Mercedes getting out of the little Suburban or whatever, you feel me, and then walking over there with Matt and Nick, and they all got the gold on, and it's like, oh, the Elite, the CEO, the EVPs, you feel me? It all makes sense. We've all kind of imagined this working in our minds, you feel me? And they're like, you're a CEO that we could get behind. Little baby shot at Tony Khan. She had her double championship celebration. Britt Baker returned, of course, on Dynamite as well. Britt Baker revealed that she was out for so long because she had like basically a mini stroke, and the whole side of her body stopped working. She lost use of it. And so she was out for some time. Now she's back and basically accusing Mercedes of riding her coattails in her wave, claiming to be the new face of AEW, even going to the lengths of trying to get the crowd to chant a popular 3 initial phrase that you just, I don't know, just so happen to have piped into your entrance music to help people along with, what you want them to do, cheering for you. And nah, bitch, it ain't going down like that. You feel me? So Britt Baker challenged Mercedes to a match at All In Wembley. Ben, you first. What are your thoughts on this whole thing? The return of Britt Baker and the possible match, and then CJ, you could pick up where he leaves off.
I think they're leaning into something that they could really like go in for months after All In. Like, this is one of those rivalries where you could turn it into a blood feud, because people have been talking about the possibility of this for a while, especially when it came up on the radar that she was leaving WWE, even though people tried to like shit on it and say, oh, nobody want to see that this is not a money feud. This is a money feud.
Yeah,
this is a money rivalry. This does numbers on the TV regardless of what anybody says. You can talk your little shit, say, oh, she put both belts on it because she had creative control, whatever. So you can talk about Britt Baker talking about, oh, she can't wrestle, blah 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 blah. It's all fun and games until the bell rings. Like, nigga, that's what we get into. I'm trying to get you. That's what it all is. We trying to get to the match. Like, nigga, are you gonna be watching TV or not? That's what we trying to get to. So I think that they can ride the wave of this for a while. I think this could go about maybe like at least 3 months or more.
I agree with that. I think this is a feud that can last a while. Hopefully it delivers in the ring. But I think these two personalities are so like polarizing. I don't know which way it's gonna go, but I don't know that we can get the crowd to stay behind Britt Baker as a face for
this is what they signed her for, though, right?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go ahead,
just for this moment, like just for you to. Like, as soon as she was like, "Yo, I'm over here," as soon as she showed up at All In last year, there was like, "Yo, her and Britt Baker is gonna be lit."
Yeah, she said, "I was wrestling at All In, and you was in the crowd like a broken bitch." A broken little bitch.
Yo, they mushed her, nigga. Like, gave her the Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson stiff arm, nigga. Like, first off, bitch. Man, who do you think you talking to? You see what my hair says, CEO. You made it a hot line. I made it a hot song. Soon as people was missing you until I got over here, and now nobody was even thinking about you. You were a legit surprise. Like, you were like, oh shit, she back too. Like, you were a legit surprise. You know why? Because people just stopped thinking about you for a little bit once I got over there. I'm glad you're back or whatever. But shout out to you. But you about to get your ass whooped, and I'm with that.
There's that.
This is the greatest thing that they have in AEW right now.
Is it really? Like overall,
this is the best thing they have going. This is the best thing they have going. If they wanted to be this little like if they wanted to make it what they want to make it, like Mercedes versus Britt, like Britt's been one of your backbones. She's probably been the backbone of this company in the beginning.
She was the literal first person signed to this company.
And yeah, dog, she was a Mecca Okafor for the Charlotte Bobcats. You know what I mean? But the best version. If you and then Mercedes was probably your biggest signing. You know what I mean? I don't want to say ever because them niggas got Sting and shit, like Osprey and shit. But Mercedes was like that was a big deal, nigga. That was like and then they did it just for that because niggas was talking all that shit about Britt is just she's just running around doing nothing, and then throwing her and nothing ass feuds. You know what I'm saying? With niggas with everybody that she didn't beat up already. Like they brought Mercedes here just for this shit. Like, so why not fucking man? We're gonna fuck niggas. I want them niggas to fight forever.
Yeah, this definitely cooks what they got going on for the AEW Women's World Championship. This definitely, I feel like this is gonna surpass like what they've done with the title for the last I don't know, at least 4 months.
I'm not ready to say I'm not ready to say that this is better than the AEW World Title thing. Because this is just getting started. The overall story with the AEW Women's World Title has been going on since Mariah May stepped foot into the company. And I'm interested in the dynamic of that based off of just their dynamic, Toni Storm's evolution, and also the addition of Mina Shirakawa just gave Toni that opponent that she needed for this run. You're hilarious. But I think that it's dope that they've got this with Britt and Mercedes. They've got Toni and Mariah. They've got Statlander and Willow. And then they've got Serena Deeb and whatever the hell she's got going on Collision. Like that's
being amazing.
Yeah. And they all have time to breathe, and it feels like those are good tentpole stories to kind of elevate your women's division. And I think that's what they've been doing. They've been doing a hell of a job. It's to be commended. For real. It is. Report Ricochet may be signing with AEW soon. Over the weekend, WWE.com moved him over to the alumni section. And once that happens, it's like, oh, okay, pretty much we get it. But yeah, Ricochet, AEW seems like it may be a done deal. It may be coming up fairly soon, a possibility. I don't know until it actually happens, until we see the graphic, until he walks out or whatever, and we get an official announcement. Who knows what can happen? But it does look like
the tribal chief of the type flight.
Yeah.
I'm the king, light-skinned nigga, flippy nigga out here, all right? Acknowledge me. Yo, if they just took over the entire AEW like ninjas, nigga, it'd be like Retribution, what you're supposed to do. Like, you can just flip everywhere and just start beating up niggas. But
when do you do the Ricochet Ospreay match?
Tomorrow.
Do you do it like right off the bat, like they did with Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson at Grand Slam?
Collision Page. Ramision. No, they're gonna do that shit on a Saturday. Like, it's gonna be on a Friday or Saturday.
Yo,
yeah.
Right, nigga, by the shoulder, nigga, save us.
Yo, what's up? Yo, like, yo, I'm glad. I hate to put this on you, dog, but you know, like, we have a big hole to fill, and Ospreay's willing to wrestle you every single fucking Friday and Saturday. So you will like, you know, I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, so you got a continental and an international title? Well,
yeah.
All right.
Combine that shit. You can have the peanut butter with the chocolate? What, nigga?
Man, what do you guys think of that report about why we got Swerve and Ospreay at Forbidden Door? Basically, just for those that don't know, Fightful Select reported that I guess sources. It says sources within the company. The Ospreay approached the higher ups in AEW and said that he wanted to eliminate the talking point of Swerve being a paper champion or a transitional champion, and wanted to eliminate all doubt. So he was willing to do the job and the honors to put Swerve over and try to solidify him more as a world champion. Jizzle, you've got your hand up, so go ahead. Yeah.
Now, while I think that Will Ospreay is a real nigga like that and would have that thought, nigga, if I want you to win on Rampage, you're going to win on Rampage, nigga. But that's a good little story to be like. And I think that I can see Will Ospreay just feeling like I can see him like, yo, man, I don't want like, yo, man, I don't even want to, you know what I mean? I don't even want that on my jacket because it has been floating around like, oh, that Swerve is like a placeholder or whatever as a champion, like a transitional champion, and like
I think he was destined to headline.
Yeah, like he was like as soon as he signed, they were talking about him winning that All In Wembley. Before, like when they said that they were going back to Wembley and All In the year before, because they said that shit the year before. It was like, we're going back, nigga. We'll be back, nigga.
Yeah,
we're going back to back like my 7th and 8th birthday at the skating rink, nigga. We're gonna be back, nigga. We already got the deposit down. So like as soon as he signed and then beat the shit out of Bryan Danielson, they was like, yeah, that's what they were talking about. And like Swerve wasn't even the champ then, nigga. He was getting his dreads stuck in a fucking coffin. So it was always the word. So like if he did say, which is like I think that he thought that, and I think that he floated that out, but I don't think that it was like, yo, he went up there and was like, listen, this is what we're gonna do. Like I don't want him to feel like that, so we're gonna do this. Like, listen, nigga, you're gonna go what the fuck I tell you to do. But I agree. So you're lucky that you're right. But if I want you to fucking win 10 championships, nigga, you're gonna do it. You know how much I'm paying you, nigga? I'm paying you more than Okada.
Yo, I definitely feel that, and I also feel like like for the sake of argument, I'll just take him at his word for this. Like, okay, he didn't want to win the belt because he wanted Swerve to get the shine or whatever. It's not his responsibility to do that. It's the responsibility of the dude that's booking the shows to be like, okay, we're going to try to make you look strong so you're not perceived as a transitional champion. It's not the talent's job to book the shows for you and to make your champions look strong when you should be doing that leading up to this. So there's no doubt in anybody's mind when you go into this, because Will Ospreay's a new guy. No one should be thinking no one should be speculating. Oh shit, they about to take the belt off of him. They're going to put it on Will Ospreay. That shouldn't have been a thought, and that shouldn't have been in as many people's minds as it was.
Mm-hmm.
So if the story is true, he shouldn't have had to do that. Like, there are people in place that are supposed to do that, where he doesn't have to.
But isn't AEW the collaborative company where the talent gets a say-so in what they do?
Nigga, ask Max Caster that. Yo, listen, run that by me, nigga. That's the only collaborative that we're doing, nigga. I'll say yes or no. Like, yo, like, you say you want to do what? That sounds like a good idea.
All right, so that's the idea of him saying, all right, nah, we got to end all of this and da-da-da-da. I know they friends. I know they friends and they cool.
Or Fat Joe.
But
that's what that is.
It don't come off a little bit as like white knighting a little bit. Like, like, nah, bro. Like, nah, they can't look at you like that, bro. Like, I gotta save him.
I don't think
your white savior.
I don't think that's on him. I don't think that's on him. I think that was everybody else. Like, I don't even know.
I'm being extra.
No, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. Because
just for argument's sake, go ahead.
I want to get
do your thing.
Yo.
Yeah, just for argument's sake. Go ahead.
This seems like bruv saving. Like, I think that he's getting a unnecessary jacket that he doesn't. I think that he kind of floated that out there. Was just like, yo, man, like, I don't need the fuck. Like, I don't need to fucking win, cause you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
like we can just like I got a belt already anyway. You know what I mean? Like, look, we can just like, yo, man, like, let that man have is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, we can fight again another time. Like, and then they were just like, oh my god, Will Ospreay came. Like Austin Reeves, like, oh my god.
Do you think that happened before or after he won the international title? Or do you think Tony was like, well, I gotta put a belt on you, so you gonna win this? Like, if you ain't gonna win this one, you gonna win this one.
But they said, I think they would rather sacrifice Orange Cassidy than their world champion right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, Orange Cassidy was definitely the sacrificial lamb for Will Ospreay. Like, we gotta put it on something, dog. They wanted Ray Phoenix to be champion so bad. He got it from Roddy.
He got it from Roddy. Yeah, because remember,
he was definitely the sacrificial lamb for the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. So they did that like that. So
man. They right like Bob Backlund. Damn.
It was fire though. It was definitely fire. So let's go ahead and find a bridge to move on here. Hopefully I didn't forget anything with the AEW shit. I did not. Yeah, check out Collision and all that shit. You know, more tournament matches and MJF is opening the show. There's on my mama, on my hood. I look fly. I look good. Listen. Shayna Baszler is returning to Bloodsport on the 28th of July in Brooklyn, New York. This is Bloodsport 11, but she won't be alone when she comes back. She will be joined by the Creed brothers. Brutus Creed and Julius Creed will also be attending, and they will be competing. So another collaboration between WWE, GCW, Bloodsport, and that's where we at with that. Ben, you excited about the Creeds going to? Sorry, I didn't see that. Bloodsport.
I'll be real with you. I don't watch Bloodsport, so
me neither.
I'm indifferent. I'm like, it's cool that they get to branch out and they get to do other stuff, but I won't be watching it. So, you know, go y'all, but I'm sorry, bro. I'll be doing shit that day.
Judas and Brutus and Shayna. So you know who's winning? The ones that got the fucking posters.
Yeah, you right about that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who they fighting? Doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna get fucking beat up.
Yeah, I don't know who they fighting. You right though. Don't matter. Don't care. It's a simulated. What is it? Like a MMA fight. So you know, it is what it is.
It's like WMAC Masters. Yeah.
Yeah, predetermined. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. What do we think about Jalen Brunson and Tyrese Halliburton on SmackDown last week?
It's very hokey.
Very hokey.
I love it. That's so hokey. Well, I love it. That's the wrestling that I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? This is the wrestling that I grew up on, nigga. Like I miss, you know what I mean, when niggas used to capitalize on the moment. Like, we're in this nigga city. Yo, what are you doing? Like, one of you niggas is a fucking wrestling fan. Like, so what are you doing? Nothing? All right, well, show up. Here's some tickets. Yo, Jalen, what are you doing? Podcast. We'll do that shit on the plane. So we need you here. You'll be on LA Knight sign. He's a Knicks fan, I think, even though his name is LA Knight.
Yo, when Logan Paul came out, he was like, yo, I have a special guest. I was like, what if this nigga has Jason Tatum? I was like, if this nigga brings out Jason Tatum, I'm gonna fucking like lose it.
Here's Deuce Tatum. Man, go out there, hold this belt, little nigga.
I was like, hold on. Right. I was like, Tyrese Halliburton. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm like that. That stings, but it's like, okay, to a lesser degree. The niggas, they didn't win the championship, so you could at least be like, yo, you still a loser.
Right.
You're just like me. You beat me, but you didn't win.
You know what I'm saying? Both y'all niggas are still losers, technically.
My nigga said, I played the majority of my games with my team. You had to sit on the sideline for like 6 of them shits. No, for like 4 of them. I'm like, man, you had to sit on the sidelines and just watch your team get decimated. I was there.
Yeah, no hamstring having ass nigga. I'm saying, you ain't got Miles Turner on your team, nigga. I never trust a nigga named Miles. Nigga says Moesha. Yeah, that shit was one of those instances.
Yo, facts. But this is one of those instances where I'm like, yo, wrestling is back. When wrestling like had its connection going on with hip hop and with sports at the same time, you already know this shit's about to be cool. It's cool shit. So I was like, I was into it, and you can see that LA Knight was trying to get him to hit Logan Paul with that chair. He was like, yo, hit him. He was like, you know what? Step aside, give me the chair. And Jalen wouldn't let go of it. He was like, yo, they gave me the chair to tell me to hold it.
Yo, throw him into the chair, nigga. Like, it's not in my contract, you know what I'm saying? They have a clause where I can't. This is just like riding a jet ski.
Yo, well, we need more of that. Got to have the NBA interactions with none of the nastiness from Karl Malone that was in there before. Like, yo, man, we are back.
Wrestle. Yeah, just get in there and do some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Capitalize on the moment. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I saw people like throwing up like, okay, well, you know, they could have a match at SummerSlam. They could do a tag match. I'm like, these niggas won't even really do shit in the All-Star game. You think they're gonna be in a match? These niggas like, yo, man, I'm not going all out in the All-Star game. I might get hurt. I'm like, you think these niggas are gonna do a match? Adam Silver is driving up to Connecticut tonight. He's not even flying. He's like, yo, now I need to revel in this anger.
Yeah. Everybody get in the sprinter. We need to talk.
Yo, niggas think they're gonna get a match from two current NBA players. I'm like, come on, bro.
Nah.
Hey, Jay Little. Nigga, this ain't fucking David Stern, nigga. Listen, we just gave both these niggas $212 million, nigga. No, they're both sitting down.
Like all that, like, bro, all that's over. And I saw people talking about, well, Shaq was in there with Crime Time and Big Show and everything like that. I was like, stop. This nigga was playing for the Celtics at that time, bro. Like, what?
This is not faces of the
this
league.
Nigga had stopped talking about basketball completely. That was around the time when Shaq was like, yo, man, after I retire, I'm gonna be a private investigator. I'm like, nigga, who are you hiding from?
Book him. He thought he was
Shaq, oh yeah, you're definitely not an undercover cop.
Yeah, out of here.
Oh yeah, you're definitely not undercover. Is that Shaq? Like, no, I have a mustache on.
Like,
I am not Shaquille.
Trying to sell me insurance from the general. Like, what?
This is crazy.
Like, you know, one of the people that plays for the Knicks, right? You know what the Knicks are?
Yo.
Now, if that was Mitchell Robinson, like, all right, yeah, you go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Hit that nigga with a chair, big dog.
Spike Lee would be up at WWE headquarters like tomorrow. I'm like, yo, you think you're getting these niggas? You think you're putting their health in jeopardy? AEW, you gotta stay away from the NBA. I ain't forgot. NBA fans ain't forgot.
Yeah, remember they did to Chris Jericho that night.
Yo, facts. Like they were trending on SmackDown for it. People were talking about it, and like you see outlets that aren't like talking about wrestling, they're talking about it because it was like two NBA players. But the last time I saw y'all niggas like had any association with the NBA. Nah, like, nigga, what is this knockoff WWE? I'm like, damn, that's probably not how you want to start your relationship.
Yeah. They said that nigga Chris Jericho like a Bosnian grandma, nigga. I said, all right. All right.
Back it up.
All right. Park it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna need you to log off for me, big dog.
Shit, what else happened on SmackDown?
Paul Heyman died, right?
I think so.
They killed Paul Heyman. Like, yo, they killed Paul Heyman. They killed Paul Heyman.
Yeah, they killed my nigga.
That was like when Cornbread got shot. like, what did he do? Come on, man. You've been stressing him out. He got bags under his eyes. His eyes are red. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like Michael Jordan at the crap table. Nigga, like, he got jaundice, nigga. And just because he wouldn't acknowledge you, do you put that nigga through the table? Like, he got the right crazy niggas to do it. He's definitely sitting out the Roman Reigns back signal.
Because, like, with the beginning of the show, I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, they're probably gonna, like, flip some shit. They might come back and, like, stop the ceremony from happening. And that's how you get it from Paul Heyman not having to make him the tribal chief or whatever. And all day, a lot of people were speculating that it was probably going to be a big return, that it was going to be The Rock, it was going to be Roman, it was going to be Jimmy that was coming back to stop the ceremony from happening. Yeah, that was you. It was a bunch of other niggas, so I'm not gonna count it against you.
I love you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
But I think like what they were able to do, what they were able to do worked so much better because you were able to save that all of those returns, put them in your back pocket, and achieve your goal without having to push the button.
Yep.
You're like, okay, I can get to where I'm going without having to use my finisher. Like, okay, cool. So I think that was like the best part for me. I felt like it was really good. And shout out to Paul Heyman for taking a bump through the table. That man is like, he's 58. I thought he was older. My bad. My fault. But him taking a bump through the table and doing everything to get that segment to where it needed to be and to put the emotion in it to make us believe like, okay, this man had the tears in his voice. He had the bloodshot eyes, like CJ said, had the stubble on his face. I'm like, this man, a masterclass in what he was doing right there.
Same acting job that he did for New Jack on the stand. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like same acting.
I don't want to say it. Like, yo, man. I didn't want to say it, New Jack. They called you it. I'm sorry.
They call a nigga like that. I do. Good job, my nigga. My nigga. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Had the same handshake that Bret Hart and Virgil had. You know what I'm saying? Like, like,
oh man. This then you're right though. They were able to sidestep and save those returns for another day down the road. But this story, like when Heyman and Roman said we only in the bottom of the third at the end of WrestleMania 39 last year, we was all like, bruh, how are y'all finna do? You know what I'm saying? And then there has been moments and lulls in the story where it has seemed a little bit more slow paced. But when this shit picks up, bro, it is so good, bro. Like, I don't know like what to say. You feel me? But this was just another one of those things where Paul Heyman got to show you exactly why he is who he is and why so many people have him heralded as the great, the GOAT, you know what I'm saying, the top of the mountain as far as promos, getting the best out of your performers and all of that shit. So this was super dope. I'm really interested to see how they bring Heyman, Roman back, if they bring them back together. and then how they go about the task of getting the OG bloodline back together.
Big.
That's all very interesting to me.
Like, have you ever seen the Little Giants?
Yeah.
Remember how they would run around like, yo, we're going to have a football team. And then you had to go and ask them to play. Yeah. Hey, y'all.
You gotta go out. Hey, guys.
Hey, yo, listen. I know I choked you out in front of your brother and then made you guys shake hands while both getting choked out. And then, but listen, we got titles because of that, right?
Yo,
listen, right?
Man,
didn't we?
I mean,
we got main events.
You got
titles,
a shirt.
Bitches, and blunts.
You got a shirt. You know what I'm saying? You got a shirt.
You got a new song. You got a new song.
Both derivatives of my song. Like, I mean, come on. Like, remember when Suge Knight, Death Row invented the row?
Yeah.
Remember the row, y'all? Or remember the ink?
Yeah.
When they had Nas for 3 days. So, yeah, this is gonna be like the ink.
Man, I made you into what you are today, Jay. I made you into what you are today, Jay. You think niggas be doing it? No, all that shit without me? That's me right there. Like, yo, man, I helped y'all out. We family, nigga. That's what you gotta say. When all shit don't work and your family has betrayed you, this nigga done took $40 out your wallet without telling you. He's done the most heinous shit to you. They always snap back to that in the middle of what they talking. They be like, "Come on, man. Look, I know we gotta work this out." And then they be like, "We family, man. We can't be fighting like this."
You're right.
Yeah, man. That's the only thing that keeps you from punching each other in the face.
Let's move forward. This WrestleMania 40 documentary, Behind the Curtain, it took like 3 months to drop. They said it was originally going to be like 20 minutes. It ended up being like an hour and a half. Triple H, Cody, The Rock, Roman, Seth, a couple of other people all involved, interviewed and chronicled during this Royal Rumble to WrestleMania time period. What do you guys think of this? If you saw it, what do you guys think? Ben, you can go first.
I thought, it was very cookie cutter. It was stuff that we all knew, stuff that we had heard about and everything like that. I liked it. Like, just because I said, they're going by the book, it's cookie cutter, whatever, it doesn't mean I don't like it. I enjoyed it, but there was nothing in there that we hadn't heard about. There was nothing in there that we didn't know. If you're someone who's online and like looking at the different reports and stuff like that and keeping up with the news, everything that was on there, it had been reported on our podcast. We had talked about it before and broke down the conversations, but it was a nice watch. If you got an hour to kill and you want to reminisce about the greatest pivot in wrestling history, I'd suggest watching that. And shit, it was like, don't let it deter you. It was good. The little music and stuff like they added behind there when Cody was like, "Hey, if your granddaddy was alive today, he would think you was a bitch." Like, they put the music behind that and in the cut scenes and everything like that. I was like, okay, it's cool. They had like little interviews and everything like that. Cody was like, "Damn, I'm kind of fucked up," after he had to give up the match to The Rock. That type of stuff, like, yeah, that stuff was cool to see, but nothing groundbreaking or revolutionary about it.
Get this shit out of here, nigga. That was just another way for them niggas to suck their own dick, nigga. Like, that shit was in the works from the jump, nigga. Listen, I don't think we know who we dealing with. Like, you guys know you're dealing with Paul Levesque, who was like, this is the Paul Levesque era. Like, this shit was already put in there, and then he was also dealing with an egomaniac known as The Rock. Like, the reason, like, he went from 30 minutes to an hour and a half to an hour because nigga, like, you asked some cuts had to be made. This was another way
to think about it.
Asses. I didn't have to watch the shit. Like, I gotta watch it. I only watched parts of it, but I kind of like it was the same way. Like, we knew, like you said, like, we knew, like, the swerve was coming, like how the fucking like how The Rock had to be extra dickish, you know what I'm saying, to make people boo him because like niggas was still on board with that fucking him versus Roman shit. Like, it's The Rock, you feel me? And then like niggas underestimated how big Cody was, and like so that was cool. Man, nobody want to do that shit.
On board with that shit. It was the niggas that was on board with that shit that was like, yo, man, I don't know why y'all don't want The Rock to come back. It was niggas that don't really be watching like that kind of float in and out. I gotten like family members who don't watch wrestling. They're like, man, what's up with these people trying to say that The Rock, that he shouldn't have a match? I mean, he's The Rock. He can do whatever he wants. I was like, CJ, nigga, is that you?
Yo, I know The Rock can do whatever he wants, all right? You know what I mean? But like not in this context of being a wrestling fan.
Nah, bro, because he literally said on the thing, the final boss can say whatever he wants. And here's the part that I like. The final boss can do whatever he wants. I'm like, you motherfucker. I don't like you, but you just like me because your birthday before mine.
Said, man,
and I know.
Trying to make dictatorship seem cool. He was like, yo, man, look.
It's fire,
like,
right?
I'm like, bro, this kind and like I was listening, I was like, that kind of confirms what everybody was saying. They were like, how come The Rock can say, yeah, how come he can drop F-bombs and say shit and say and do all this cussing and say whatever he wants? How come he can do that and we can't? And he just said, like, well, I'm on the board. I'm kind of The Rock, the final boss. I'm kind of do whatever I want.
So what about when Triple H said that little one part? There was that one part where I think I heard this correctly. Triple H said he was talking about the main events for WrestleMania. He was like, it was looking like it was. What did he say? He said the night one was going to be Seth versus CM Punk, and night two was going to be Cody versus Roman, and both of those main events were put in jeopardy. I'm like, nigga, well, what was Cody finna do?
They said they weren't going to have that nigga on the show in general, nigga. It was like he wasn't even going to be there, type shit.
That don't even make sense. That don't make business sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even. Where did you see that?
No, I seen that. No, they was talking about that shit.
Somebody just said that? Just randomly?
It wasn't just randomly.
said that?
You know what I mean?
I came sit down the shoulder. It was like, hey, big dog, listen to this shit.
I'm like, because before I respond the wrong way, who told you that shit?
Streets, nigga. Listen, the streets in the game, you know what I mean? The culture said that he wasn't going to be on the show one time.
Bro, let me tell you niggas something, man. Let me tell you just for you, CJ. Like, yo, man, that nigga's not even gonna be on the show like that, man. That's what I heard. That's what niggas told me. Like, he might not even be on the motherfucker. I don't even know.
Yo, real nigga said that nigga ain't gonna do shit, nigga. That he just gonna give that match up and leave.
Oh man, Ben, you said, or was it CJ? I don't remember which one of you niggas. Both of you niggas is niggas. So one of you niggas said that The Rock was trying to make a dictatorship sound cool. Yeah. So with that said, let's talk about another nigga who trying to make a dictatorship sound cool. And why don't you give us an update? Because I feel like when I brought this up, when we first started, I feel like because I don't like it, I might not be the person to try to present this.
You need a VCR for this?
Yeah, we need a VCR, bro. I need a VHS player for this. I need a VHS player for the reckoning, bro. I need a VHS player.
You get your answers?
VCR, bro. So this new vignette interview with the Wyatt Six, Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy. What's going on here, Ben? What are we doing?
I loved everything about this because I felt like it answered the questions that we asked last week. It was like, okay, if Bo Dallas is Bo Dallas, who is Uncle Howdy? And so it basically like flipped it like, yo, Uncle Howdy is Bo Dallas's other half. He's his alter ego, whatever. And they flipped it like, okay, he's the darkness that's inside of him, which was some cool shit. So I thought that they did a really good job of telling that story and conveying that in the way that they did. Because like we said, this is not a character or that's designed to have matches every week. So what they're doing, like using his time in this way and telling this story and breaking it down like this and just like getting you to the next point, I felt it was done very well. And like if you want to do vignettes like this for the other members, you're gonna have to find out a different method. I don't know, use like a Blu-ray disc or a DVD. I don't know,
something.
A Betamax tape.
You can't do that shit when one of them niggas is a mute. Like you can't have two mutes just looking at each other. You know what I mean? Doing this shit. He made that shit.
Do it in sign language.
Yeah, two hammers. You know what I'm saying?
Charades. What is it? The thing where I got to draw it
2
out?
words. Sounds like
ink paintings. You know what I'm saying? What does this mean to you? Death. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Dexter Loomis.
Thursday.
My nigga.
So,
did you get your answers?
Did I get all of my answers? No. Ben got his answers.
Yes. I was looking at that and they was like, yo, man. And when they did like the little like the flip and everything like that, I was like, oh, I was right.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
That was fire.
No, Graham. No. There we go.
Fire.
That's what you were waiting for, nigga. You didn't want to say it, nigga, but then you had to say it when one of us said something, nigga. Listen, like he was on there with his little clip. He was like, "Yo, this is what it means. It means
there you go."
Like, I was right.
I made that. I made that clip.
Couldn't wait.
Instantly, he said,
wait.
I did it, yo.
Smile on my face the entire time. I was like, hold up.
Yeah, you would definitely need Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what I'm saying, with popcorn. Like,
so I still have a few questions unanswered. Are there any criminal charges for what they did?
Nah, nigga, the Rambling Rabbit did that, and Huskus, nigga, not me.
Is this a raw act? How do they eventually get contracts? Because what the fuck? You can't just kill all my production people and I just go hire and train new production people in 5 days? How realistic is that? How rooted in reality is that? You feel me?
Video for that. Watch that shit. Yeah, this is how you do it. You know what I'm saying? Stand around. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I looked something up the other day, though. Right? Check this out. Because, last week I was like, well, who's going to wrestle, bro? Bo ain't had a match. So Bo ain't had a match since 2019, bro. Yeah.
With it. Okay.
I mean, he just beat up Bobby Lashley last year, though, didn't he?
No, but check this out. Nah, actually, he got one move smooth off, ran, and Bobby Lashley speared the shit out that nigga. So, guess who was in 6 out of 10 of Bo Dallas's last matches? Take a wild guess. Just take a guess.
Clay Thompson.
Chad Gable, Shorty G.
Ooh, and he don't love his family no more? Okay, all right.
Literally, it was both Chad Gable and Shorty G. Like, it was transition. It was Chad Gable. It was Shorty G. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Guess who lost all them matches? Take a guess.
Uncle
yeah. Yeah.
Bono's losing.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd be bitter too. I'm like, yo, man, I gotta kill this nigga. I gotta use an excuse to sound, philosophical and everything like that. This nigga don't love his family. He gotta die. Like, that don't even track. That don't even sound right. Like, yo, man, you be a deadbeat. You don't gotta die.
Right. Oh, my mama, bro. People were saying that not only Chad Gable, but they think there's like other people that are like not. What is it like? Oh, he said like, yeah, if you like you not being like honorable to your family or whatever, you deserve to suffer or something like that. So it's like, oh, Chad Gable, what about what's going on with Judgment Day? What about the Bloodline and Solo and them? And
Karrion Kross gotta die.
Karrion Kross.
Pack your bags, Rey Mysterio, nigga. You the easiest target.
They got a lot of work. Right. They got a lot of work to do to convince me that there's people on this roster that they can feud with. Because I'm like, huh? I don't understand.
You want, nigga? Like, you thought The Rock could do whatever you want. We got a nigga with a hammer that says help on it, nigga. You can do whatever you want. Listen, them niggas can do whatever they want.
Who also ain't had a match in 4 years.
Hey, man, why not? I got a nigga with a hammer that says... And I still got VHSs, nigga. Anybody with access to VHSs still, nigga, is a fucking warlock. All right, like them niggas are
you damn near not signing wrestlers. Like, you feel me? Like, what? That's all I got. That's all I got.
Whenever you have whenever you have like stables that be doing crazy stuff, jumping people and beating up people, when they get to that point, they're like, okay, so where's the contract at? I feel like that's when it always loses its steam. It's like, bro, you like what do you want a contract for now? You just hit Bret Hart with a car in the parking lot. Now you want a contract, Wade Barrett? Like, what are you doing? Like, yo, like Retribution, you just cut up all the ropes with a chainsaw, and now you want me to pay you?
You want us to pay, right?
Like, why would I do that? Like, bro, it's like, yo, man,
no, your name is T-Bar now, nigga. Yes,
either you, yo, facts. It's like either you sign us, you get my direct deposit information, or all this goes up in smoke.
Yeah, man, they chanting "We won't die jacket" MSG, bro.
Your name is T-Bar now, all right? Your name is Mace, nigga.
We gonna
do or die, Jack.
We'll make them remember. All right, man. Listen, Linda. This is PLE weekend. See what I did there? Pay me to say your little stupid abbreviations. Here we go. What is this? A Heatwave, right. NXT, and Money in the Bank for the main roster. This feels weird having the main roster show on Saturday and NXT on a Sunday. Like, how y'all gonna close out the weekend like y'all popping like that? You feel me? Like, what you mean, baby? You feel me? Like, they cool and all, but you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga. Y'all get the Sunday? All right, cool. You feel me? But hey, man, let's get into it, man. Predictions for both Heatwave and for what this thing called Money in the Bank.
CEO.
It's elevator music. Graham. Every time I hear elevator music, it reminds me of that lady sitting on the elevator talking about, yo, what floor y'all gonna be on? I'm like, bitch, how'd you get this job? Yo, so you just sit over here and push the buttons in a chair? Like, yo,
that's it, bro. That's it, bro. I mean, I could play this one. All right, so on the countdown show, we got Carmen Petrovic and Ariana Grace versus JC Jane and Jasmine Nix. This is kicking off NXT Heatwave. I don't watch the show, y'all know that, but Cody gave JC Jane the mask, and I'm going with her.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta go the same way because, like, I don't know, just because Jasmine Nix, the kip up that she be doing, she like stands up and she goes like that. Y'all can't see me on the audio, but like, yeah, she just does that shit. So I'm like, okay, all right, it's cool.
Hey man, Petrovic got a sword, so I'm going with her and Ariana Grace because I love her. So yeah, I'm picking them too.
Yeah, as much as I like Ariana Grace, I can't do it yet. I can't do it. You feel me? Next match is for the Women's North American Championship. Kelani Jordan will be defending against Sol Ruka. Black excellence. Look at this. Amazing. Beautiful ladies. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Kelani Jordan to retain.
Yeah, I'm not the same.
Yeah, man. Kelani Jordan wins. I'm saying Sol Ruka heel turn on the way.
So Rudka. Rudka. See what I did there? Huh?
Yeah.
It's the way you act. It's the way you act. You
move like this. And this is what you get.
The North American Championship on the men's side is on the line as Oba Femi defends against Wesley, not Keith Lee, from the West Side.
Nah, bro, mad as fuck. He said, man, how you guys don't know my name? Told Taraj, he was like, hey, look, you take this rose and shove it up your ass. I don't want it. Yo.
Act this nigga out, bro. And Wesley gonna drop his rose on the ground, be like, "It wasn't my moment, bro. It just wasn't my moment."
Our name will be known in all houses when it's supposed to be known, and by the right name that it's supposed to be known by. I'm like,
you
doing a lot, my brother. You doing a lot, my brother.
All right, Keith. You know what I'm saying? I know you can whoop niggas' ass and shit, nigga, but what's with the soliloquy? You know what I'm saying? It sounds like the Odyssey that you're just saying right now, nigga. Like, come on, man.
Man.
I forget that nigga, though.
Rocks with Wesley, man, but it ain't time, bro. Like, they got to find something else for him to do because you can't have this belt back. I'm going over Femi. Oh, by the way, I'm going JC Jane and Jasmine Nix by pinfall, Kalani Jordan by pinfall, Obafemi by pinfall. Everything by pinfall so far.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Except Petrovic by sword attack. And Obafemi, you know what I mean, by murder. Pinfall.
You keep calling this nigga Obi.
Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
You know what I'm saying? You know, Toby just came out, you know what I mean? Shout out to Detroit.
Oh, God. Shout out to Detroit, but not that song.
You know, Big Sean, man. As soon as Big Sean said,
I haven't even heard it.
I got a song coming out, you know what I'm saying? This nigga Kendrick was like, okay, my video's dropping soon. He hates that nigga.
You're right. He do hate that nigga.
He hates that nigga, man.
Here's some still shots.
Y'all said the nigga was rapping good. Here's me and my wife. We're happy.
Just me eating a burger, wiping the sweat off my forehead.
Nigga, did you see my ad? Nigga, did you see my ad for Chanel?
Crazy, Kendrick Lamar's picking Obafemi.
I'm with you. Next match is the NXT Tag Team Championships. Chase U will be challenging Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Yeah. I'm gonna Axiom and Nathan Frazier. I don't really watch this show, so I don't know what the deal is, but I kind of feel like for me, I've seen enough of Chase U. Kind of runs course for me. So I'm gonna go Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
Once you add Ridge Holland to your team, nigga, then you know you're fucking grasping for straws. And them straws are thin.
If you like adding KCP to your team, and you don't do shit. People said that you make the team, but no, he don't do shit. People say you make the team better statistically. Right give me for the same reason that Graham said, give me Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Even though they're arguing right now, and there might be a chance that they might drop the titles because like they fighting, like kind of fighting with each other. They saying like slick shit to each other. It's not really like an all-out fight, but I've seen enough of Chase U. I don't really want to see anymore.
Yeah,
you're right.
Pinfall.
Man. They are arguing.
Maybe Ridge fucks it up.
Yeah, they are arguing. You know what I'm saying, but they're not dropping the belt to these niggas. So,
yeah.
You Chase you niggas? Look, I can fight with my homeboy and still beat you niggas. Like, you kidding me? Like,
these niggas, nah, bro. I'm sorry, but Chase Hughes, they the first niggas that the Warriors beat when they was going through, when they was trying to get back to Coney Island. It was like, yo, nigga, what was they called? They was like the Orphans or something like that. Like, nigga, you niggas don't even really have any like matching uniforms. And your bitch leaving your team too?
They was in front of the train, nigga, to get to the fight to the real niggas. Like, you niggas was in the way. Move, nigga.
You were like, yo, y'all weren't even invited to the gang summit. Like, yo, what are you doing? The Orphans.
The Orphans.
Yo, Rembrandt.
Next match. NXT Women's Championship is on the line as Roxanne Perez defends against Lola Vice. Roxanne Perez by Pop Rock's pinfall.
Yeah, I take Roxanne Perez by pinfall because like did y'all watch see any of the clips from like the exchange that they had on NXT?
Mm-hmm. I did. What the hell was that?
You didn't like the yo. I was doing it for my mom. I thought I'm not gonna lie. Mid promo with Lola Vice, I thought she was gonna be like psych, fuck you, or something like that. But she just went through with this. She was like fake crying or whatever. I'm like, they ain't no tears, bro. Like, what are we doing? And after the match, she outside still doing her full like walk out of the ring for like trying to cry. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know where she was going with that story. I thought she was gonna say her mama died. I'm not gonna lie to you. Then I don't know the crying and the trying to twerk with like trying to cry. It just didn't do it for me. It just didn't do it for me. Hey, but she was like, nah, she said I was fighting in Madison Square Garden at 20. You feel me? What you talking about? I'm built like, you feel me, for this. You feel me? Like, I thought that was fire. But when she got into the crying and all of that, I was like, all right, bro. You ain't really
no tears, bro.
You ain't really got the chops for that one yet. You feel me? But you could beat a bitch ass. You feel me? And I trust you to do that, but not here. Because it's not that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ha, nigga, you can't cry and spin it back fix it, nigga. That's why I'm picking her to win. I got Lola Vice by spinning back fist pin.
Cool. New NXT Women's Champion. Will we see a new NXT champion?
No.
And we got this fatal four-way here. Trick Williams defends against Sean Spears, Ethan Page, and the young OG, Javon Evans. Jizzle, you say no. So who's your pick?
I'm picking Trick Williams. He's going to pin Javon Evans. He's going to be like, oh, you going to pin me, motherfucker? Yeah. Because, they love to make niggas fight each other. That's why they're doing it in the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to pin Javon Evans, but I take Trick Williams by pin. Javon Evans was talking cash shit to Sean Spears. He was like, hey, like, he was talking shit. He was like, hey, man, you're just a 19-year-old kid, man. Shut the fuck up. He was like, I got more knowledge than you. He's like, hey, if you got more knowledge, why you ain't been NXT champ? Why you down here in developmental, nigga? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? What are life choices at? I think you got your priorities in the wrong places, bro.
Yeah, old ass bitch. So shut up, nigga. You in the same position as me. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about? We both got the same opportunity. Old nigga. If I'm young,
he talking to that nigga like he a 65-year-old nigga that work at Walmart. He like, hey man, like young blood, you need to do something with your life. How come you ain't done nothing with your life, man? You're 70 years old and you're still a Walmart greeter. I'm not trying to hear shit you gotta say.
Hey yo, check my fucking receipt and shut your mouth, all right? What the fuck is you talking about?
Matter of fact, can't check my receipt. Do something.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
I don't be liking to check the receipt thing. You feel me? I be trying to be on my mission, and like for real, that receipt be in the bag or in my pocket, and I'm not finna do all of that in front of this door. I'm finna leave. So
and I ain't pay for this rotisserie chicken, nigga. Let's do something, nigga. You got 6 more in the
Why
bag,
would I?
Nigga.
What you talking about?
Tomato.
I am going to be on the opposition here, and I say I'm going Ethan Page again.
Oh, I hate you. Oh, niggas like
I'm going Ethan Page. Right?
Oh,
I'm going Ethan Page.
You told me to hate Ethan Page 2 weeks ago.
You feel me? And it's not that I like or am interested in Ethan Page. It's just I feel like Ethan Page in a heel role at the top of the card here at NXT. I feel like there's more options for him as the top of the card with the title than there is for Trick, because what other heels do you have that's dope enough, prominent enough, and gonna be able to carry Trick in a match? You feel me? Or at least get him to something solid and respectable, above average, or whatever, you feel me, the case may be. But I think that's your options are few and far in between. You feel me? And you got a better wave going Ethan Page and Wes Lee for the NXT title in a couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So there's that. I actually had nobody in mind when I started that whole thing, and I think I landed somewhere safely. So I'm going to just go ahead and get out of this conversation real quick, and let's talk about Money in the Bank.
You piece of garbage. You so nigga just stuck that shit up in there like, yeah, they got them 2 niggas lose, even though they both gonna lose. But won't be you. All right, yeah, Money in the Bank, nigga.
Hey, man, niggas like Wes Lee, bro. He's like,
too much.
He could take
they like that Wes Lee. They like that DDG looking nigga. They like him.
Those are the dreads that I like. All right, Yeah, those dreads. Yeah.
All right, man, let's do it, man. Money in the Bank is this upcoming weekend as well. It's one of those 5-match cards. Hunter is looking like he's finna make the norm. You feel me? And let's go ahead and you love it. You love it. I like it, man. Let's talk about it, man. Toronto, another PLE International. You feel me with it? Let's get into it though. We're gonna start with the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh.
Participants are as follows: LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Carmelo Hayes, Chad Gable, Jey Uso, and Andrade. Wow. That's a hell of a field. That's a stacked Money in the Bank match. Good idea. I think the booking behind that, magnifique.
Yeah.
But who to pick?
I'm damn near cool with anybody winning except for Drew McIntyre, because this crop of people, and it's nothing against Drew McIntyre. I fucks with Drew McIntyre, but I want to see somebody win the Money in the Bank who hasn't had their opportunity at a world title. I feel like that is what the Money in the Bank was for. Like when John Cena started getting it, that's when we started kind of going downhill with the, with who gets it and everything like that. You've seen people like Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton, people who can command a world title shot should not get it. I know the whole thing with Drew McIntyre saying like, okay, well, I got to go to the back of the line. Nigga, you can get a title match if you want it. Like after the whole thing with CM Punk is over, you can ask for another title match and you'll get it. Yeah. I feel like it should be used to kind of like to slingshot somebody to the top and let them have that moment that they wouldn't normally get. But yeah, the tough part is saying like, okay, well, who's gonna get it? Because I want Chad Gable to get it, but I know Wire 6 gonna fuck that nigga up. I know that. But Jey Uso seems too obvious. Just a little too obvious. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Hey,
I go Chad
this
Gable.
is how
I go Chad Gable.
Hey, Graham, my impression of the band was good 2 weeks ago, huh?
Yeah, it was good. It was
good. Yeah, crazy. I was gonna do this nigga want to take a long time picking LA Knight, nigga. LA Knight's gonna win it. Period.
LA Knight.
I was mad as fuck that time. I was like, I don't do that. And I started thinking about it. I was like, damn.
I do that.
Damn, I do be switching up.
Yeah, I think it's difficult. I think that the interesting is just so many of these people in this match have ongoing feuds or issues with other people that aren't like just on the back burner. They're happening right now in the moment. So that for me, that eliminates Jey Uso. For me, that eliminates Drew McIntyre, just because I feel like CM Punk will get involved. I feel like LA Knight. I doubt that. LA Knight just beat.
All right, I'm gonna click this shit too.
Niggas can't dream. For sure. That's a dream on my mama. LA Knight, I feel like just beat Logan Paul, and I just don't see it. I see him getting that shot at SummerSlam. And then Chad Gable, I'm not sure that the Fireflies ain't gonna beat this nigga ass and Nikki Cross ain't gonna bring him a VCR. So for me, that leaves two people. That leaves Carmelo Hayes and that leaves Andrade. And
why you say it like that?
I didn't say it like nothing. Why did he laugh?
Nigga said, "Man, I guess you got Carmelo Hayes and Andrade."
Because I feel like, damn, because I feel like for me, because the way I feel about those other four, I feel like I'm going out on a limb with these two picks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
it's not supposed to feel like that.
I feel like it's a little too early for Melo.
It definitely
I feel like it's a little too early for Melo. I feel like they can do a little bit more of the foundation and building him on SmackDown and get him some wins and get him comfortable over there. Even kudos for the win over Randy Orton. That was solid. But I'm a go with Andrade. the Speed Champion and the Money in the Bank. You feel me? And on top of that, you know what I'm saying? It'll shut everybody up out there about, oh, he want to go back to AEW. It's buyer's remorse. He wish he never left. Oh, look at all this CML introduction over here in the WrestleFest or whatever this shit is called.
Was not gonna let that nigga. They was not about to let that nigga wrestle nobody on CML. I was like, nigga, get your ass to the broom closet, man.
He for sure.
My wife's over here.
He for sure had a match at CMLL like 3 weeks before he left AEW. And I think one after he left AEW.
That was the happiest times that I had. You know what I'm saying? The whole time I was there, nigga. I was miserable over there. Like, nigga, I'm with my wife and the food's better over here, nigga. And I'm in the Money in the Bank. Suck my dick.
I'm going to go with Andrade. Next match is for the Intercontinental Championship. And it is Sami Zayn defending against Braun Breaker. Chisel.
Go ahead.
Have at it.
Braun Breaker, 17 spears. 8 minutes. Squash.
Damn, 8 minutes is crazy.
Yeah, you get 8 minutes, big dog.
Hey,
I'm going Sami Zayn by Braun Breaker slipping on a banana peel or something. And I'm going Sami Zayn by pinfall. He's gonna win this with like a roll up, squeaky, like he gonna get out barely. That's what I think.
Yeah, I gotta go with that too. I gotta go Sami Zayn by pinfall for the one reason that I don't think he needs to win it right now. Like a lot of people are like hoisting him on their shoulders and like, yeah, you gotta put the belt on Braun Breaker right now. There's no better time to put it on right now. Yeah, he shouldn't win the belt right now. Save that for SummerSlam. Let him get his big moment there. And then you also get the added bonus of getting it out of the way of having like him go on this like streak of just beating people. You can kind of set the precedent. Okay, he is human. He is beatable. So you don't paint yourself in the corner because we just saw somebody go on like a year-long like run of not being pinned and everything like that with Gunther. I don't think they need to do that again and kind of like repeat the whole thing. Make it look like, okay, well, you know, he's still young. He's still learning. He's still adapting, but he's human. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to go back to this whole thing like 3 months down the line when he gets beat. Y'all had him beat Braun Breaker. You've been building him up for months, and you got this guy beating him. Like you can already kind of like get rid of that. So yeah, there's a long way of saying about pinfall.
And like what I was saying about what was it? What was the last pay-per-view that they did? Whatever. When Sammy, I was like, bam, you feel me? I'm like, I'm tired of this version of Sami Zayn. So when he came out there and was like, you know how many times people done told me that I'm not finna win, you finna kick my ass, you feel me, da-da-da-da-da, and I get back up and I'm this and I'm that and I've been to WrestleMania. I said, this is what I want from you. This is what I want from you. Because you not no hoe. You not no hoe. You feel me? You done put your you feel me? I'm like, you done put your bid in. You know what I'm saying? Like you done put in your time. You got skin in the game, Sammy. Stop acting like you feel me, like you owe somebody something. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm looking for from Sami Zayn. I saw somebody float the idea of a fatal 4-way at SummerSlam with Sammy, Braun, Ludwig, and Sheamus. And I was like, nigga. That would be fire.
Ludwig taking the pin. You taking the pin, Ludwig. That's your entrance fee into the match.
That would be fire. That would be fire. And then I don't know if Ludwig is hurt. You feel me? I did see like something like he might, whatever. But okay, even if that's the case, still do the fatal 4-way, and then you could slide Ilya in there. And does that like lower the possibility of match quality? No, that's just somebody else that's funking with Braun Breaker that might want the Intercontinental title. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they're establishing the Intercontinental title division and all of those names, like gunning for the title. And Sammy, I think that's dope. You know what I mean? And then flipping that and have them gunning for Braun, dope.
That nigga's gonna die.
Yeah, you're probably right. Next match is for the women's Money in the Bank contract and briefcase. And we've got the participants as follows: Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria. Just kidding. Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, Tiffany Stratton, Naomi, Zoe Stark, and damn, I almost called her Carmella. Chelsea Green.
You are going to hell.
I know. I'm sorry. I was thinking that I didn't know Carmen. So
where in the world is?
And I rock with Chelsea. But man, looking back at this, Jizzle, who you got?
I know who I'm not picking.
Ankle weights.
How the fuck, nigga? Like I knew Ivy. Like Ivy now, I had it right there, cuz like I'm right here. I'm like, yo, Ivy now win this shit. I'm picking her. I don't give a fuck. And then here come ankle weights. You know what I'm saying? I'm picking Chelsea Green.
I just want everybody to know this is the man that say we don't take personal shots at wrestlers. We don't say bad things or disparaging things about wrestling. We keep it professional.
No, this is about her character.
That man right there.
I ain't said nothing about
that
her.
man right there.
She said she don't like asses, nigga, and I feel like that was a personal attack towards me. So,
okay, all right. You putting your shield. Okay, all right.
And Ben told me to say that he's a champ. I'm picking Chelsea Green somehow, some way, by hook or crook, as they say.
Damn,
seems kind of racist, but yeah, Chelsea Green.
Give me Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go with Naomi. Give me Naomi.
Thank you, Graham.
Yeah.
I think it's time. Give me Naomi.
It's definitely time. It's like, yo, I came back. I didn't win the Rumble. I haven't won the world title. Like the matches that I've been involved in have either been on TV or they've been kind of like turning triple threats or fatal four ways for the title, whatever. So I feel like, giving her a moment with this, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I'll take Naomi.
Yeah, I gotta go with Tiffany Stratton as my safe choice.
Come on,
you
Chelsea.
Looking at the possibility of Nia beating Bayley and Tiffany cashing in right after?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Does somebody cash in right of? Either or?
Drew McIntyre wants to. He's explicitly said if he wins, he's walking out of Toronto with the title. And that's a great question because that's the match that we're going to talk about next. The World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins. Jesus Christ. Oh, man. This one feels like the toughest one for me, to be honest with you. This one is tricky.
No, it's not.
This one,
not tricky at all.
It's not tricky?
It's not really tricky. Not really tricky. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of tricky to me because I feel like that same conversation we were having about Swerve being a paper or transitional champion is the same conversation people are having about Damian Priest. And this is an opportunity for Seth to go say, hey, listen, guys, I don't need to win this one. Okay. I can put him over, make him look strong, eliminate all doubts. Okay. You feel me?
Yo, if that comes out, my nigga, oh my God. You broke, nigga. I did it better than you too. Like, yo, if that shit, you talk about Kendrick Hayes and Big Sean, nigga. That would be some Kendrick and Big Sean shit if he came up with some shit like, yo, I told them niggas months ago I was still champ. Like, okay, Kobe. Yeah, you got it. You picking Seth?
Sprite. Listen, here's the thing. This is my dilemma. If I don't pick Seth, what the fuck does Seth do at SummerSlam?
Whatever he wants.
All the other matches are fucking taken.
Somebody got to fight Gunther.
The fuck? Gunther is the championship match.
You'll make
Gunther already got his match.
Hey, you talking about a fatal four-way with Sheamus. Throw him in that Sheamus match. You know what I'm saying? Fight Pete Dunne. I don't know, nigga. You do whatever you want.
Damn.
You got to start having another baby like A$AP Rocky.
That's what Seth should be doing.
Fighting.
I'm with that. That's what Seth should be doing. Pete Dunne. Yeah. Elevating that nigga to bruiserweight. But what they got him doing? Hanging out on NXT for what? Didn't that nigga get drafted too? Yeah, but back to this match. Fuck it, man. I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say Damian Priest, man.
Yeah,
I have no confidence in that,
Damian
but
Priest.
I'm gonna go Damian Priest by pinfall to beat Seth.
Yeah, sign me up for the same. I'm with that.
This nigga trying to tie with somebody.
That is best.
If not here on the NXT show.
See, look, you're playing safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, like, you know what you do when you got a big lead. Start running the ball and punting. Yeah, Ben over here running the ball and punting right now. I got Damian Priest.
Yeah, damn right.
Nigga, all my shit's been different, nigga.
All right, so you're going Seth?
I might go live after you lose. Yeah, no, I'm going motherfucking Damian Priest by pinfall.
Got it. All right, so I don't know if this match is gonna main event, but it's the last one we talking about today. You feel me? The Cody Naders or Cody Nation, the Homelanders versus the Bloodline. You feel me? So Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes versus whatever combination of Tangaloa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Solo Sikoa they decide to go with. I gotta go with the Bloodline to win this one to set up the SummerSlam match. But it's gonna be a pinfall. Whoever
the team with Jacob Fatu on it. Yeah, picking that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one too. There's no way you set up this team. It's his first big show. Y'all like, you nigga, you know what? I think you should lose.
Right.
Kevin Owens taking that pin?
Kevin or Cody?
It's Kevin. I think it's Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens taking the pin. It's like, nigga.
No.
The whole island of Samoa don't fuck with you, bro. So
nigga, I think Cody saw what Ospreay and Seth Rollins did, was like, you know what? Like, I went in there and I talked to Hunter and I was like, hey Dad, it'll be best if Jacob Fatu hits me with the splash and then pins me, and then I'm the reason, and then that could lead up to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Whatever happens here, Solo has to get the pin. Whether he's the one that is out here thumbing niggas and pinning them, or they beat a nigga ass and be like, here you go. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. And just let him take the pin. I think whatever happens, Solo comes out winning the match as the victor for his team. That I think that has to happen above all else. If that doesn't happen, it's like, come on, my nigga, what are you doing? That's what I got. Any returns, any surprises, anything extra you guys think is going to happen on this show just to throw out there?
Rhea Ripley comes back and does something.
Sign me up for that too. Fuck it. I'll tie on that.
Nah. No returns. We going home. Why are we outside of the States on 4th of July weekend? We supposed to be saluting, nigga. Like, what are we doing? John Cena would never have wanted this.
They're playing not like us on the way out.
John Cena wants all these international shows to be compromised to a permanent end. Come back home on our soil, our turf.
Yeah.
All this money could be going back into America's pockets. Like, what are you doing?
Osama bin Laden was killed. Like, nigga, like, are you gonna wrestle Alberto Del Rio or not?
The wild part is, like, it's multiple niggas that are in the armed forces that commented on that video. They're like, yo, nigga, we are in that shit. That is not a term we use. We don't know where the fuck he got that from. He just made that shit up on the spot.
That's why that nigga's so good, bro. You know what I'm saying? He sold me a ticket.
Said, man, you can't say that he was killed, man. You can't say the nigga was killed. All right. How about this? He was compromised.
There you go.
Permanent end. Oh, nigga, I like that shit. Oh, the permanent end. Oh.
Bang, 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 bang.
Yo, King Los wrote that.
Anything else before we close?
Fucking nah. Rhea Ripley, come back. Get your man back. Make him say he's embarrassed.
Make him say, All right, man. Follow the show at The Enemies P3 on all social media platforms, or the social media platform of your choice. You feel me? Follow me at Oh My God Graham. Sometimes I use social media. Sometimes I like staying in dark corners in my room and ignoring the world. Now you know more about me. Congratulations. Chisel.
Nigga, follow me at Yeah That's Me. I'm fucking drunk. It's Yeah That's Me every day, yesterday, tomorrow. I'm gonna win. Right. Say something stupid, Ben.
Nah. You see when I changed your name like halfway through the show and you didn't do anything
Jim
about
Benjamin.
it? Like
nigga, I was faded, nigga. And I was like, what the fuck did I say? I said loser? I was mad as shit.
I was like, hold up. I was laughing like when I put it on. I was like, yeah, he's gonna see it. Then 20 minutes went by. Then 30 minutes went by. Then an hour went by. I was like, all right.
Why my name so short? I don't know. Mad as fuck.
Yo, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok @_Sodomizer_. I'm back on TikTok. I'll be doing stuff on there sometimes. You can follow me on there, and yeah, straight like that. Be back with the belt next week.
Go watch them lose on TikTok.
Oh man, pure love to everybody tapped in, tuning in, staying dangerous, listening on audio platform of your choice or video on demand, whatever the case may be. Man, salute to y'all. Hope the holiday was great. And what's the thing we say here? I know, right? Nigga, goddamn. Okay, but yeah, till next week, take care of yourselves and each other. Deuces. I did the salute for you, Ben. Did you see it?
Okay, America!
America! Some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed. Some of you may get robbed. Some of you don't belong in the category. Oh, no, that was it. No, when I get nervous, I tell the truth.